Thank you again. I am the executive director of the Downtown Westfield Corporation. I also serve as the board president of Downtown New Jersey, which is a statewide membership organization made up of special improvement districts like ours in Westfield and Main Streets, and other individuals and companies that are interested in advocating for the interests of the downtowns of our great state. As most of you, I think, know, the governor just signed the new COVID economic recovery legislation last week, and I'm sure he'll speak about it tomorrow. There is a good piece of it for Main Street organizations. There's $50 million that's allocated in what they're calling the New Jersey Main Street Finance Recovery Act. We don't have the details yet. It's supposedly made up of grants and loans. And what we're looking for, because so many of our businesses are really hurting, as you can imagine, mom and pop, independent, small businesses, retailers, restaurants, even service businesses have gone through hell this past year. Now we're facing a long, dark winter with COVID numbers going up. So we'd love to see more of that money be in grants than in loans. Primarily for two reasons. One, the new PPP loans are out now this week. So there are opportunities for businesses who want to partake in the loan process to get those. And also because, grants they don't have to pay back, and loans obviously have to pay back. And a lot of small businesses don't want to go further in debt. So we'd like to advocate for that, as well as for the details to be released sooner rather than later. We at Downtown New Jersey have also been working on liquor license reform. And I heard you say, Michelle, that Senator Gopal and Assemblyman Bergen were on the call, or were supposed to be on the call. We've been working with both of them, as well as Assemblyman Bersacelli, who's been a longtime proponent of liquor license reform, to do something finally in New Jersey after many, many decades of having very, very old and antiquated liquor license rules in our state that really prohibit mom and pop restaurants from serving a glass of wine or serving a pint of beer with their meal. We think that will go a long way towards stabilizing our restaurants who are, like I said earlier, are suffering. We've actually formed a liquor license reform alliance. And if you're interested in that, you can go onto the website, downtownnj.com, and be involved in that. We'd also like the DOT to sort of ease up on their rules with regard to parklets and street closures, because we had some success in a lot of our towns with opening up parklets and opening up streets for pedestrians only. But in some cases, the DOT rules we felt were a little sort of barriers to allowing certain streets to be platforms for parklets and pedestrian plazas. So we'd urge for that. And we're also looking forward to the new Main Street applications. If you have a community that's interested in becoming a Main Street, our organization received grant money from them, from the National Main Street Program just last year. That was extremely helpful. Please consider looking into becoming a Main Street. That's run out of the Department of Community Affairs, which Lieutenant Governor, I see her, knows very well, is very familiar with. Last thing I'll say is we're having a conference next week, DNJ is. Go to dnjconference.com. We've been running webinars all year throughout 2020. There's some great tools that you can access, and great speakers that we have that are really going to help our downtowns thrive. That starts next Tuesday. It's dnjconference.com. And with that, I'll say thank you again for the time.